Alrighty, guys, it is Saturday, May 6, 2023. It's Derby Day, and I'm now 5-0. My last 5 NBA tier package bets on my website. And the good news is I have another NBA tier package play going off here today on patreon.com/BrockPage. I'm also coming fresh off a 4-2 day in all of my personal plays on that website yesterday. And the only way you could have accessed all of those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive chairman package on that site. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my Major League Baseball free pick video here today for Saturday, May 6, 2023. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Derby Day to you. Hopefully you had a great Cinco de Mayo and didn't drink too much tequila and throw up this morning. My name is Brock Page, and I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. I also sell my personal sports bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. And once again, guys, I'm 5-0. My last 5 NBA tier package bets on that site. And if you sign up for that NBA package here today, you're going to get access to that membership for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus here, guys, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. And of course, if you want to access every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day, you're going to want to sign up for my chairman membership. My NBA package is included with that membership. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start off with the Tigers at the Cardinals, 2:15 Eastern first pitch. St. Louis is the $2 favorite, totals 9 runs. Adam Wainwright making his season debut for St. Louis. Spencer Turnbull for Detroit. Now, the Tigers have won their last 4 straight, and they scored 21 runs during that time frame. And for some reason, the Tigers play the National League really well. They're actually 8-1 against NL opponents this year, and they failed to cash in on the run line in just one of those ball games. Now, they're facing a Cardinal team on the other side who's got the worst record in the National League. They're also winning just 30% of their contests against the AL. Their pitching staff allows nearly 6 runs a game at Busch Stadium. When it comes to the injury list, Nolan Gorman, he is questionable to suit up for St. Louis. Now, total-wise, the Cards are 11-6 to the over in their own stadium. They've also gone 70% to the over against American League opponents. The Tigers, they saw 7 out of their last 10 outings get over the total as well. Give me Detroit plus 1.5, over 9. Next game, Marlins Cubs, 2:20 Eastern start time. The Chicago Cubs are minus 170, totals 9. Drew Smyly for Chicago, Brian Hoeing for Miami. Now, the Ho Dogs winless on the season with an ERA in the 6s for the Marlins. And of course, this Miami lineup's dead last in run production. They're facing Drew Smyly on the bump for Chicago, and he's been very tough to hit. He's got an ERA in the 2s along with a .91 whip. The Chicago lineup's also in the top 3 in hits per game. Nico Horner's hitting a team-high .309 at the dish. Meanwhile, Patrick Wisdom's second in the bigs in home runs. Now, injury-wise, Yan Gomes is still out for Chicago. Garcia, Wendell, and Cooper still out for the Fish. When it comes to the total, the Marlins saw 8 out of their last 11 road games against National League opponents get over the number. They also went 60% to the over in their last 10 at any location. Give me the Cubs minus 170, over 9. Next matchup, it is going to be Rockies at the Mets, 410 Flushing, Queens. The New York Mets are minus 220, totals 8.5. Tyler McGill for New York, Austin Gomer for Colorado. Now, Gomer's just 2-4 on the year with an ERA of 7.57. Now, this Rockies lineup is also dead last in the National League in run production on the road. They're facing Tyler McGill, who's 3-1 with 23 strikeouts on the year. This New York pitching staff also allows just 7.1 hits a game in Flushing, Queens. Now, injury-wise, LeCastro and Alvarez are out for the Mets. Brendan Rodgers still inactive for the Rockies. When it comes to the number in this one, Colorado's 12-5 to the under as the road team. Meanwhile, the Mets saw 9 out of their last 13 at Citi Field stay under the total themselves. Give me the Mets minus 1.5, under 8.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. Little AL East action. I'm talking about the Yankees at the Rays, 4:10 Eastern start time. Tampa Bay's minus $1.75 at the Trop, total 7.5. Drew Rasmussen for Tampa Bay, Domingo Germán for New York. Now, Germán's just 2-2 on the year with a 4.46 ERA. The Yankees also have a losing record on the road, and they're averaging just 7.3 hits a game. They're actually second to last in the bigs in that particular category. Now, they're going to have to face Drew Rasmussen, who's got 34 strikeouts and an ERA in the threes. Of course, this powerful Rays lineup, they currently lead the majors in run production. Randy Arozarena, he's hitting a team-best .328 with 30 runs batted in. He's actually in the top 10 in batting average, homers, RBI, and OPS, respectively. And, of course, Yandy Diaz, he's the club leader in homers. When it comes to the injury report, Donaldson, Stanton, and Judge, they're all still on the injury report. When it comes to the total, the Bombers are 22 and 11 to the under for the entire season. They've also averaged under 3.9 runs a game in their last 10 meetings with Tampa Bay. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Give me the Rays minus 175, under 7.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Give me the Tigers plus 1.5 over 9. Cubs minus 170 over 9 runs. New York Mets minus 1.5 under 8.5. Minnesota minus $1.15 under 7.5. Pittsburgh plus 1.5 over 9. Cincinnati minus $1.25 under 9 runs. Oakland plus 1.5 over 10. Baltimore plus 1.5 under 8. Boston plus 1.5 over 9.5 runs. Milwaukee plus 1.5 under 8.5. Arizona minus 145 over 9. LA Dodgers plus 105 under 9 runs. Texas Rangers plus 105 over 9. With my next and final free pick for the video, give me Houston plus $1 under 8.5. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. Now, if you guys do end up getting a package here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a reminder, you're going to get access to that membership for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, guys, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Saturday to you. Happy Derby Day to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.